prayer is opening of our hearts to God as to a friend. That's a really good definition of prayer. But nobody's taught us, like, what does it look like? When we open our hearts and we say something, how do I hear God back? One of the things that has really helped me is to read the Bible as well, because reading the Bible is the twin sister of prayer. And as we start to read and maybe memorize or listen to some of those verses which we can treasure, and then what tends to happen is that when we say something to God, and then the still small voice will bring one of those verses back, and then it's a back and forth with him. And it may be something like, Lord, I'm having a terrible day today, and just like, it's no use trying. And then the thought might come, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. That's where God is talking to me back, and he's saying to me, yeah, you can go through it, and I can strengthen you to go through this. Maybe sometimes I think like, oh, there's no hope of anything, of trying this, even what's my future going to look like? And then Jeremiah 29:11 might show up, and God might speak to me through that, saying, I have plans for you, plans to prosper you, to give you hope, to give you a future. As we do that, as we spend time in his word, as we spend time talking to him, we start to recognize his voice as we open up to him and for different things that we go through. When I struggle the most, maybe when with guilt or things like that, I go back to God's word for his voice, because there's so many voices condemning me, shaming me, all kinds of things just in my head. And those are the times that I can have peace, I can have assurance, I can have comfort knowing that I'm valued by God, and no matter what I have done or what I have not done, he still cares for me and still wants good for me, and he still walk with me. And that's a big blessing for my life.